What does it say? Marva for ladybags. All right, well, we are mixing things up today. I needed a little bit of a change of scenery, and so today we are in Maryland, and we are sitting outside of the Thermont Goodwill, and we're gonna head in here and see what we can find, buy, and flip for a profit. Here we go. All right, well, it looks like they've done a cleanse of the shelves. Kind of sparse today. I wasn't really expecting that. What is this thing? He's kind of fun, isn't he? All right. Let's see, there's a Hummel. This is weird. Oh, it's a creation that somebody made. Okay. You're okay in my book. Well, thank you very much. This is $3.49. That's kind of cute. I love that it has this little tuft of hair on the head. I'm gonna stick that in here. Kind of like it. Just browsing through the other figurines. I don't really see much. I maybe would have grabbed that Hummel if it was the right price. What is this? Dreamtide. This is $14.95. I don't think I can do that. In the back we have an Anna Lee, $14.49. I usually get between $12 and $18 for those, so that's probably full retail. This is, I forget who makes this. I kind of like the little beavers. It's $4.49. I think that might be made in Canada, if I recall. Horse ornaments. This cat is kind of great. This is a cast iron cat. Wait a second, what is this?
No, she just gave me that.
Kind of weird. Elephant. I like this cast iron cat. It's a shame it's $20. I feel like I can probably get more than 20 out of it. So maybe I will take it, even though it's a little spendy. Ooh, I might change my mind. I don't know. We'll see. Wow, look at all the pottery. There's a lot of pottery up here. I like the mug. The sturdy mug. It's $12.49 though. Oh, this is really, really cool. Oh my gosh, this is $3.49. So it actually has a magic lantern slide in the center, which is crazy cool. And it is leaded glass. Wow. I really like this. It's $3.49. It does appear like there's a crack in the center, but the magic lantern slide is probably pretty old. So I think that definitely makes it cool. And the cool factor is going to make it an exception. These are cool. TJ. Wonder what TJ stands for. They are studio pottery. That's the signature. I don't know. Like, oh yeah, I send my pieces with a giant squiggle. Oh my gosh, what a shame that is. And it's still $9.49. We're just gonna, ooh, $17.49. Gosh. I still feel like I could do something with this at $17.49 as long as there's no bruises. That's a little spendy, gosh. Okay. Alright, let's see. What do we have back here? This is an older piece. I like this. $3.49. Oh, there's a few of them. Look at this. What is this one? Hey Diddle Diddle, the Cat and the Fiddle. That one is marked Germany on the bottom. These children's plates, I love them. And I think that the price is reasonable enough that I can probably do that. Looks like Winnie the Pooh. And then we have a courting couple. So I think I'm going to take these with me. I'm still debating those spendy pieces in my cart. I mean, that's gonna be my whole budget. I'm just kidding. I don't have a budget today, but it does feel like I should. I think those are rocks. Lots of candle votives. What are these? Those look like the yogurt things. Oh, I guess that's what they are. Somebody just decorated them. I don't know if this is Fostoria American or if it's Cubist. Ooh, hi. $7.49. That looks like an Empoli bottle. So without the stoppers, they can sell for like 30 bucks, I found. It'd be great if we could find a stopper. We've done it before where I found one and then found the stopper somewhere else. So I'm going to stick it in here and see if we can make magic happen. Oh, that's Gonder. It's $12.49. Unfortunately, Gonder doesn't sell for that much, at least in my experience. Which just kind of sucks because it's really cool. I don't know if it's worth that. This, however, is definitely USA. And I really love that yellow. I'm a sucker for yellow. Let's just peek in the back at this. Looks like it could be like a West Elm or something. I can't really make out that sticker. I can't see what it's. Something. Whatever. It's not West Elm. I've got this yellow vase back here. Kind of an interesting piece for $3.49. The bottom is really heavy, but the rest is not. I kind of wonder if it would glow. That might be worth it. It's hard to tell if it's flash colored or if it's actually yellow. I think it is yellow. I don't know. I think I might leave it. I hope I don't regret that. The violet pot. I need to look these up because that's the second time I've found one of these in just a few weeks. And I don't know anything about them. Planters. Nah. Wait, what is that one? Nah, nothing really. What are those marks? Hearth and Hands. You can see the bottom is clear, so the stain is actually applied to make them brown. Alright, these are $14.49. It's a pretty large stack, but I need to steer clear of the dishware. Oh, this is made to look like the antique. What is it, Rosenthal that does the butterfly handles? I think it is. We're going to leave that, though. It's definitely not Rosenthal. Oh my gosh, do I need another console bowl? Yeah, probably not, but this is fantastic. It is signed on the bottom. That's one that would end up on my counter full of fruit. Wine chiller. What is that? Magnetic pencil folder. What is this? Maurice Paris. It's milk glass. That's kind of cool. It's $3.49. I'm kind of curious what that means. If it's this advertising thing or if that's just like the equivalent to Avon. I don't know. But for that price, I'll stick it in there and look it up later. This is kind of cool. I don't think those go together though. Maybe. It's kind of an awkward fit. What's this? Meat. That's cute. And the other one says olives. So I'm kind of hoping that if I was to find a stopper, it would be over here in these bags. Stationery, pencils, party supplies. Alright, I'm not really seeing any stoppers in the bags. That's a Pendleton. $3.49. Maybe it's not actually. It sure does look like it. That's the closest I've ever seen a hobbyist piece come to looking like a Pendleton. Bags of spoons. I love bags of spoons because sometimes if you look closely, you'll find silver. So we're going to check out these souvenir spoons real quick. Nope, silver plated. Alright. I guess that's a negative. Definitely worth looking though. Here is a bag full of figurines. What do we have in there? Lots of little puppy dogs. Teddy bears. I mean, it's only $3.49, but I don't think it's worth it. So there was clearly no stopper in the bags. Here's our inspiration for the day. I freaking love you. This is how our story begins. There you go. This is fun. He's missing his hand though. So maybe not. Here, this is religious. It's actually got some weight to it. I think he's iron. Alright, what is that? I missed that when I walked through the first time. I saw it from the back. Come here. That is Carmel Ceramica, made in Thailand. Maybe not as exciting as I hoped. There's a pretty amber canister over here. But that's $12.49. Alright, let's turn it over and see if there's a maker on it. I've never seen this one before. Ooh, there is. What does it say? Oh, it's a Wheaton. Interesting. $12.49. I've bought and sold the Wheaton canisters before, and there might be a little bit of room there. Not a lot, a little bit, but I do like it. It's very heavy. It's good, good weight to it. Never mind. We're gonna leave it. It's chipped. $14.49, and it has a chip on it. Oops, and stuff falling out of it. Yeah. This is a pretty plate. Triumph, made in Limoges. Oh, so this is interesting. So this is made in USA Limoges. So I believe this is out of Ohio, if I'm not mistaken. But a lot of people get confused when they see Limoges because they think of, French Limoges. But this is in fact made in the USA. A little bit tricky there. I came back over here thinking maybe the stopper would be here, and I just overlooked it. Been known to do that in the past, and I did see this. So this is a Italian piece. I think it might be Fontanini. I don't see it in markings there, but it's only $3.49. I don't think I'm going to take it with me. I think I'm going to do a cart review today because I've got some pretty spendy items in there. And usually if it's, more than $12, I just like to be sure that I'm not getting myself into trouble. I wonder what that says. Phila something pottery. Ooh, $12.49. It is really pretty. Alright, so we are going to check out this holiday section. Last time I was here, it was almost all Halloween. Now it looks like there's some Christmas mixed in here. And there's a lot to see. So we're going to poke around a little bit. What are these? Little star-shaped dishes. Santa back there. Gosh, it's a little overwhelming. NSY. This is cute. The Grinch. It's kind of like Spode, except it has who's all over it. Ooh, too bad it's $24.49 because it is a really pretty caramel slag. That one might be worth looking up. Oh, it hurts me. It hurts me to pay that much, but oh, it's Longaberger. Longaberger? Made glass? What? Just learned something new. Alright, I'm gonna look that up. I'm not gonna just pay for it. And then look at these. These are vintage sugar candles. Let's get a closer peek. They obviously were used. $6.49 each is what we're looking at, but these are fantastic. I think I might take these. They're vintage. There's a pair. I could totally see those on somebody's table. They've got like fall theme, harvest theme. Dia de los Muertos. That is originally $39.99. Looks like it is now $19.49. I feel like the prices have gone up since my last visit. I mean, they were always a little bit higher than Pennsylvania, but I do feel like it's gone up a bit. I mean, as long as I could still make money, I'll buy it, but it makes me a little bit more picky. Lots of fun games and puzzles. Guess I know where to get my Christmas puzzles at. What is this? Christian LaCroix. Kind of looks a little bit like Mackenzie Childs. Oh, Christian LaCroix. Looks like a courtly check. A little bit. What is this? Oh my goodness, he's really cute, isn't he? He lost his nose. I don't think we want him without a nose. So a lot of this is like buyout stuff, so you kind of have to really look to find the vintage, but it is mixed in. Look at these. Those are cool, aren't they? Those are definitely vintage. $2.49. Choir Boy. Made litho in USA. I like those. See, I told you. There is vintage here. We just have to look a little harder. Some angels. One thing I like to do every year is do a search on ornaments. eBay search, highest to lowest, and see what's sold. And then so many ornaments hit the shelves during the holidays, and it's really good to have a little bit of knowledge as to what sells. I am so happy right now that I found another one of these candles. This is like our favorite candle at the shop right now, and we were burning it constantly, and it's almost gone. And I was thinking to myself just like 5 minutes ago, I was like, you know, it'd be really cool if there were any more of those candles. It's missing the lid, but it's just so good. Hocus pocus. All right, I'm gonna go through my cart real quick. First thing I looked up here was the Longaberger pumpkin. These are sold listings, so this isn't what people are asking. This is what it actually sells for. Looks like somebody bought one for $22, and then new in box $24.90. So for me to pay $24.99 for it, and the highest one sold for $24.90, that is a poor decision. So that's going back on the shelf. That's kind of fun. That was hidden in the back. At first I thought it was going to be polymer clay. It is a chalkware. And there's no base for it. It probably is vintage. Nightmare Potion. That one smells like, I don't know. Kind of, oh, it's sweet red apple. I was going to say it kind of smells like soap. I don't know if I want a soap smelly candle. This is $6.49. I can't tell if this is like a cheap made in China or if it's vintage. I do like the flowers on that. I think I'll take it with me for $6.49. And then what do we have back here? Oh, that's really cool. What is this? Wow. Oh, it's marked. What does it say? Marva for lady bags. All right. Marva for lady bags. Wait, check that out. All right, let's see. What else do we have over here? We have Jasmine, Disney Princess. Looks like, I don't know, I can't tell if she's faded or if it's supposed to be that way. Look at this bag. That's a fancy bag. What is this? That feels like real fur. Okay. I'm gonna do a little digging and I'll get back to you guys if I find anything. Alright, well that was actually tucked up underneath. You guys know I like to look from underneath and look up, because a lot of the time stuff gets pushed down to the bottom. And I just found that, so that was exciting. What is this? Beauty! This is so stinking cute. I think that this one is Nepal, maybe, if I recall. Gosh, it's adorable. It's a little cat with a bell. Alright, anything else? Peace, love, world. I can safely say that I don't think I've ever bought socks at Goodwill until today, because these are fantastic. Alright, I have a few things in my cart I want to look up. I threw 2 coaches in there, but they're $25 each. Wait a second. Look at that. $5.49. Hooked rug. That looks so 1970s. Ah, it's so good. It's only $5.49. See, we're finding good stuff for less. And that's why I'm like, do I really want to spend that much money on the other stuff? I don't know. I have some good stuff in my cart. What else do we have over here in artwork? This great still life. They didn't sign it. They must not have been very proud of it. Tell you what, I can smell that candle in my cart and it's just so good. Alright, so this is the bag I currently have in my cart. I did lowest to highest. There it is again for $40. They have $25 on it, which there's still some room there, but I don't think there's, I don't know. I feel like if I list it, it's going to sit for a while, and I don't really have the time for it. So I think I'll put the pink one back, and now I'm going to look up this black one. Alright, so I again have it sorted lowest to highest, and we have it sorted by sold, so these are the ones that have sold and not what people are asking for them. Alright, so here is the same bag that sold for $39 in brown. I realize it's brown, not black. So it doesn't sell for very much either. If they were $10, I'd probably grab them, but they are each 25, so those go back on the shelf. Alright, I could not find this brand on eBay, so I did a Google image search. It looks like there are a ton of these online, like all different brands. Prices are all over the place. I think I'm going to set it back. Alright, there's a few things here that I'm a little smitten with. The first is this Lily Pulitzer, size 6. $22.99. Gosh, I love that. It's kind of my size, but I know Lily Pulitzer runs small because I used to wear it. So I don't think that's going to work for me. I absolutely love this. That is so cute. I think I would wear this. But why is it $29.99? Eek. I don't know. I'll look it up. I'll see if maybe I can find it cheaper online. Alright, well here's an active listing, and they have it listed for $29.99. I'm pretty sure, well, it's very similar. I guess maybe it's not the exact same. So that one's full retail. Even though I'm thinking of buying it for myself, I don't really want to pay full retail for it. I think I'm going to leave it. Well, I thought I had found 3 people. Turns out it's Poof. I'm not familiar with that one. I feel like I could probably rock this sweatshirt. It's got those rats on it. I like it. Alright, I'm probably going to be getting out of here in a few minutes. And I wanted to look up that cat doorstop, that cast iron thing. There's so many cat things out here. This is very similar, and it's sold for $20. I saw another one that sold for like, what was it, like, not 40, 16. Those are the ones that are similar in style. This one was $33, so because it's $20, I think I'm going to also put that back. But everything else that I found, I feel like is a pretty good deal. Nothing else in the cart is like stupidly expensive. I mean, even the Lily Pulitzer dress, how much is that actually? It's $22.99, but the Lily Pulitzer, come on. All right, so I think that's what we're going to end up with. I did pick out 3 shirts, 2 sweaters and a shirt for myself. And I think we're going to put the cat back and get out of here. All right, well, I was putzing around. They were restocking the shelves. $9.49 for the Lennox. USA? That's a vintage piece. I do like the design on that. I'm going to stick it in here for now. A sweet little owl mug, but it has so much chipping on it. Down here. This was here earlier, but I didn't bother to look at it.
Check this out.
Kind of fantastic. I think that's a wine chiller. So I think that biscuit jar back there might be something good. Definitely crystal. I wonder what the price is on that. $12.49. Yikes. I don't see any markings on the bottom. Really nice biscuit jar. Let's look at that, like the deep cuts. I think that's worth taking with us. All right. Well, that turned into quite the trip to Goodwill. I ended up putting back most of the expensive things, with the exception of the paperweight. I did hold on to that, and the Lily Pulitzer was over $20. But the other stuff that was over $20, it just really didn't make sense. Even though I liked it, I couldn't justify it. So I ended up getting some really cool stuff, though. I just had to look a little harder. It wasn't the obvious stuff that I would normally gravitate towards because that was pretty expensive. But total spend today was $126. That was with 20% off because I get an email with a 20% off coupon every month, which is really nice. And I can use it once a day, and this was it. So anyway, I'm going to get out of here now. If you saw something you'd like to purchase in today's video, remember you can find it on knickknacks.net. That is NIKNAX.net. And I'd love to see you guys over there. So long.